Hey peeps, welcome to the channel. My name is Cam and welcome to the Beach. Just going to start off moving up on the bag, really short pinch of it, trying to cardio in, time of those shots, gauging my distance before I take my glasses off. So just going to practice that distance, gauge it. I know my last fight, glasses off, no contacts in, couldn't really gauge where my opponent was. So I'm going to practice that in this session. So kind of along, and I'll take you through some exercises to help the upper body, and we'll do a little bit of legs towards the end as well. So stay tuned. So still feeling quite stiff in the hips, so just a little bit more, but yeah, you've got the power. It's just delivering it through the right aim and angle. But again, I will put it down to my eyesight. My eyesight is shocking. Yeah, when I was younger, I was told not to wear glasses all the time, and in primary school, I wore them all the time. And now being 26, my eyesight is pretty much shot. So I can still see you guys, but I can't see anything past this camera very clearly. Everything else is just blur all around me. Obviously, I can still see the big AF, obviously, but yeah, I can't read stuff very well at all without need for glasses. So, game's a game. It is what it is. So personally, when it comes to a bit of back, you've got to have a form of row. So whether that's a bent over row or a chest supported row like this one, you've got to get that motion in there, because it's going to help you utilize directing that elbow back, which is good for your coordination. Also going to help engage your rhomboids, especially as well. So take your time with this one. With this one you can stand, or you can sit. Personally, I tend to hover over the seat itself, so I lower this down, like pin in there. Now, some people will do an alternating, one at a time, or they can do both at the same time. Me, I just tend to go both at the same time. So, also put gloves on, there we go. So yes, like I was saying, so you can do one side at a time, you can do both firstly, and to do both. So with this one, I'm gonna stand, hover, go to bring my hand onto the neutral grip. I'm gonna bring my shoulders back, down, and slowly row backwards. So with this one, again, take your time, make it slow, controlled. So personally, I do these for about 3 sets, maybe 8 reps, depending on how heavy you're going. If you go for endurance, then obviously up your reps, lower the weight. Go for some hypertrophy, lower the reps, and also increase that weight. That way you're going to get a nice bit of growth. But again, engage those elbows coming backwards. I see a lot of people kind of have them flaring out like this. And when you flare them out nice and wide like that, it's not going to get it. You just keep them nice and tight and draw backwards. Okay, so nice and tight backwards, not flaring, needs to be nice and tight backwards, just like that. So see how you go, and catch you for the next exercise. All right then, another one of my favorite exercises with cross body hammer toe. So you grasp your dumbbells, want to relax the shoulders down, and all you want to do, bring that dumbbell across the chest, yeah, just below the chin, squeezing the brachialis just under your biceps here, and that's a creating width. So you look front on, or from posterior view, you're gonna see a width of the arm. You always think the biceps, okay, yeah, that's good, but that's going to give you the depth from the sides. Yeah, that, okay? If you want to work, so width, yes, so that brachialis underneath, going to help push that bicep and help that width. So let me show you how it goes. So with the dumbbells in hand just like so. Like I said, shoulders, going to relax them down. And all you want to do, control the weight nice and slowly. So we're going to bring that dumbbell across. And that chin. Bring it down slowly. Control. Other side up. And down. Under control. Okay. Don't start doing this. Okay, that's going to hurt your back and you look stupid. So let's not do the momentum bullshit because we ain't doing that here on this channel. What we're doing, slow controlled movements, time annotation, QUT. So control it up and down. Now it's okay if your elbow comes out a little bit. Try not to swing it out too much. Just bring it up. Control. Just like so. And nice and slow. And like I said, that's going to help you with that work. So let's get it. Okay, another exercise in the back is a lat pull down. But instead of a traditional both hands at the same time pull down, you do an alternating pull down. You're going to isolate and target each side individually. Personally, I find it a better stretch carrying engagement. See how you get on, and I'll show you how to coach that. Give you a foot to the bar, bring your hands nice and wide, just like so. Bring yourself down, check yourself under the pads, shoulders, down, relax, and the weight and stretch, the arm. Instead of just doing a long pull down like this, I'm going to alternate. So I'm going to relax the left hand and just engage the right side. Go down. Elbow almost touching the side of my back, and put it up. Down left side, elbow down, almost touching the body, and up. If you're just starting out with this one, try and go a bit light to get used to the motion. Some people just feel quite odd, not doing plates on the same time. See how you go with it all the time. And then finish your reps. So you start. Like I said, so you get on with it. It does feel a bit weird, but once you get that engagement, it's happy later. So next, this one, we're going to need a dual pulley cable machine. We're going to take you through the Bayesian cable curl. Now, some people have never heard of these before. Some people have heard of them, but don't know how to perform it. Best thing I can say is, when you set your pulley, you're going to make sure this handle, you stand next to it, so your arm is going to be nice and straight, like so. So my arm isn't all up here, all the way down here. I'm standing nice and tall, and use a gear to look, with a nice right angle with my arm and your cable. That's the right height you want. Now when you come into this position, step 1 foot forward for a staggered stance. Give you a bit of stability and you don't feel like you're going to use any momentum straight forward. You use some D handles for this one as well. Okay, shoulders back, down, step forward to extensions. You'll bring my chest back. Now I'm going to curl the weight without swinging. You see some people swing, use momentum like this. Don't do that, don't cheat it. Keep tension on the bicep and curl it and control. That's the sweat. Nice and slowly, squeeze. Try to keep your elbows as static as you can. And don't swing. Just like so. Finish, turn, step back. There you go. A nice Asian cable curl. So if you're going to work arms, we've got to target those triceps. So I've got a cable tacked in with a contoured grip for the hands. So you can just use a regular cable and you can go to grasp this nice and tight. Staggered stance, shoulders down, elbows down, and extend the arm and control the weight. Always keep tension on the cable. Don't allow the weight stack to rest. Take your time, nice and slow. just like that. Finished, turn the weight, and just like that. One of the more simple exercises in today's session, but still a very good burn for a tricep. Another one of my favorite exercises, right at the back, especially the trapezius, is a barbell shrug. Honestly, I love these fuckers. They feel so good, especially when you do them properly. And also, whatever you do, guys, always put clips on. Because even though this is not above my chest or over my body at all, like a barbell bench press or a overhead shoulder press, weights, they can be unpredictable at times. I'm just loaded this barbell up with 220 plates and 215s. Altogether, that comes to 70 kg, with the bar being 20, that's 90 kg. And weights, they can sip if they want to. So always clip them on. So with this one, we'll walk it to the bar, just like so. You're going to place your hands on the barbell at just shoulder width or just wider. Don't lock your knees when you do this, by the way, guys. You want to bend the knees, your shoulders back and down. I know I've said this in every single exercise today, but trust me, shoulders back and down. We're going to grip the bar nice and tight. We're going to lift, but not lock those knees. They give a slight bend. Step backwards. Now, with this barbell shrug, we're going to pull the shoulders up to the ears and down. I'm not using my arms, I'm using entirely my trapezius here. And when I've finished, re-rack. You can take one step forward so that leg can guide that barbell forward. Now I'm only going to do about 4 to 6 reps of this because I'm not going for high endurance with this exercise. I'm going for more weight, less reps. But again, don't rush it. Okay, so second to last exercise, just going to focus on brachial radius, which is actually in the forearm. Now, a lot of people I see train all the time. Whenever I say to people or clients, you need to work forearms, then like, how do I work those? So, get yourself next to a bench. You're going to face the bench with a leg place across like this. You don't have to get heavy dumbbells for this one. It can be even 5 kilogram ones. Mostly they go for 10s. And we're going to brush dumbbells like this, kneeling next to the bench. You rest your elbows, some dumbbells off the edge of the bench. Now with this one, again, a lot of people use momentum, but you don't want to use any momentum at all. You're just going to curl the weight up and down. It doesn't look like much, but trust your boy. This starts to burn after about 5-6 reps. Go in, be more intense. And if you go slowly or fairly quick with this one, again, your upper arm shouldn't be moving. And to be fair, your lower arm, forearm, shouldn't even be moving either. It should just be the wrists. But over time, you'll start to see your veins popping through. You start to feel the burn and the blood rushing. When you're finished, just drop the weight. So here's brachial radius right here. You're going to develop that, sculpt that forearm. So whenever you pick up a barbell, a dumbbell, or even just things in general like a box, when you're moving out or something, your grip strength. So give that a go, nice and slow, control it, time and attention and all that jazz. And see you on the next exercise. Now I'm going to take you through the last exercise, and I'm going to skip leg today. I was going to try and squeeze the leg in there today, but just keep the upper body going, the arms and the back, but now we're going to target the abs. Every exercise session I do always involve the abs at some point, whether it's during or right here. We've got to get the abs. So use the same attachment as we did earlier for the triceps, but you can use a rope attachment or a straight bar attachment. Now for anybody else, I recommend putting a mat down so you can hide your knees. But for me, I'm all good, mine. But with this, what you're going to do is grab this attachment like so. You're going to bring the bag out of the way. You're going to bring yourself right against the machine You're going to bring the weight down, so just above the head, elbows pointing down. You're going to chop forward, and you're going to bring the shoulders back. Keep saying that all the time in this video, but it's very, very true. Elbows down, shoulders back, and we're just going to crunch the weight. Now, some people say you'll cause back pain. You'll actually cause back pain if you try striking a straight back like this. That will cause you back pain. You get a lot of stress on the lower back. And if you go put the stress on the lower back, you're going to feel it later, even during it. So literally crunch the weights, just like so.
Okay, come on.
So nice and slow. Crunch it. Elbows down. Keep tension. Nice and slow. When you're finished, turn that attachment back here, and there you go. That's your cable ab crunch, and you're going to face away. You can face towards it and get a direct motion down. But I like to face away because I find it gets a bit more of a stretch in the abs from the upper region up to the middle chest. That's just my preference. Everyone's different. That wraps up today's video. Honestly, that session is so good for the upper body, and especially when you're targeting the biceps, brachialis, triceps, brachioradialis, trapezius, rhomboids, lats. Honestly, the whole upper body is fired and pumped. Not to mention those abs. Take care, much love, and as always, we'll make the movement. You can click just there, that's my most recent upload, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a new video. Send you guys love, and I'll see you on the next one.